Welcome to Barbados. This is the beautiful island of Barbados, where my family comes from.
It is hot in Barbados. So we just had breakfast at the Park Cafe, which is a really cute cafe. We've never been there before. And now we're heading to the grocery store. I personally love seeing people grocery shop in other countries so I can compare the prices.
Coconut bread.
What's so special about that?
It's delicious. I mean, what's not to like about it? I mean, I'm sure they make it other places, but it's good.
So we went to, I think it's called Masa, right, Sean? I think the grocery store is called Masa. So here's a little grocery haul. Paper towel, salt and pepper, corned beef. We mostly focus on like breakfast and snack things because it doesn't make sense to spend a lot of money on breakfast, and we'll mostly be out during the day and night, so we'll spend our money there. All right, what else we got? I got some plantain chip. We got some bacon, eggs. Make sure you always check your eggs open so they're not broken. Sean got French vanilla ice cream, ginger ale, almond milk. Sean's fancy with his not guava, not pineapple, but guava pineapple juice. I got a golden apple. So I have never had golden apple until we came to Barbados. And I think it's grown outside of where we're staying. And if I can find one, I'll show it to you. And then we got sunflower butter because it was the cheapest and smallest container. Some cheese. Sean got coconut cookies. Y'all know how I feel about coconuts. Ginger cookies. And this coconut bread, which I don't think I've ever had. He's raving about it, but it's like hard as a rock. So I'm not sure how you eat this. And we got this big old thing of water. So our total was, and yes, it is Masa stores. Our total was $106, which is in Bajan or Barbados dollars, so it's a 2-to-1 US, so about $51 or so. Not bad, considering our breakfast this morning was $50 US. Now we're headed to the beach, and then we will be doing a rum tasting a little later before we pick up our rental car, which is a new experience for both of us in Barbados, so we'll see you there.
I'm doing too many things.
This is what that looks like. You just gonna eat it like that? No butter, no jelly, no nothing?
It's coconut bread. Got sugar and coconut oil up in it.
Is it the best coconut bread you ever had?
It's ruined.
It stinks. Because he burnt it in the microwave. I don't see how you do that. So the first stop on our beach hopping tour of Barbados is Rockley Beach. And Rockley Beach is right across the street from the Airbnb we're staying at I think it's Christchurch, just like by Mojos, which is a really popular spot here in Barbados. And so this beach is definitely more quiet. All, if not most, of the beaches in Barbados are public beaches. And so there are not really any private beaches in Barbados. And so Rockley Beach is in the south of Barbados. It definitely has the waves and there is some seaweed, not too much, but it is a quiet beach if you're looking for some peace and solitude. There's some sea moss, but it's not that bad. I've seen worse.
I'm going body surfing. This is Worthing Beach, I think. So there's not a lot of people at this beach. It's nice and quiet. It's just like a bunch of guest houses along the beach. It's a very relaxed beach. It's normally not this wavy, but if you want a wavy beach, we're gonna hopefully go to Miami Beach. But yeah, this is a good normal, quiet beach where you just want to get away and relax.
First stop is Mount Gay Visitor Center. It's not a trip to Barbados without a taste of the island's finest rum. Let's see how it's made and maybe even sample a few or more.
Slavery in Barbados ended in 1834.
A large glass bottle used for transport or storage of rum. Late 1700s. Sean's not drinking his drink. All mine. Should we buy a bottle of rum? I think we have a bottle at home. We are at Mount Gay, the visitor center. There are 2 locations. One is near Bridgetown and the other is more north, which is like the actual distillery, and you could do a full distillery tour. But this one definitely didn't disappoint. For, I think it was like 20 something US or Bayesian. I'll make Sean put it. We got a tour, we watched a video, and then we got to taste 4 different rums.
It was the Silver, the Eclipse, the Black Barrel, and the XO. Eclipse was pretty good. I don't know, by XO I couldn't really differentiate. But Eclipse ain't bad. Silver does not taste great. Yeah, Silver you're supposed to mix. I think you're supposed to mix most of them except for the last 1 or 2. Just come and then head over to St. Lawrence Gap afterwards. And have yourself a good time. Where all the bars and some restaurants are.
And we got a rum cocktail at the bar, and so definitely highly recommend that you come here. Mount Gay is the world's oldest commercial distillery. It definitely has earned its awards and accolades, and the rum is absolutely delicious. And if you are a rum connoisseur, I would recommend you buy this one rum that you can only get here at the Mount Gay, the 2 locations. They don't ship it, they don't sell it anywhere else. And so if you love rum and you come to Barbados, make sure you get that rum. We got the rental car from Alamo, and we got a Jeep. We've never rented a Jeep before. So it's Sean's first time driving on the right side of the car and left side of the road, so opposite of what we drive in the US. How do you feel so far?
I hate it.
You hate it? Why?
It's just not comfortable.
So we'll see. We only have the car until Sunday, so we'll see how comfortable he ends up being by the end. I'm thinking about extending it because our flight is at like 5 a.m. and then we don't have to worry about somebody picking us up from the airport. And so there's that. He's already beeping at people. It definitely, to me, it's worth the money. Like, getting around Barbados via cab is expensive. We took a cab from Bridgetown to Mount Gay, and it was like 20 US. It was like, and it was a 6 or 7 minute ride. And then you can take the buses, public transportation, which is $350 Barbadian dollars or $175 US. But again, right, like any public transportation system, it just takes a little bit longer, and it may not be able to get you exactly where you want to go. So renting a car for us was just so far the best decision. We'll let you all know later if we still think it was the best decision. All right, Sean, your first drive on the opposite side of the road. How do you feel?
It was horrible. I hated it. It was like doing everything in reverse. Like the windshield wipers or where the turn signals should be. My foot's in a different position. It was all different. So I don't know. I'm not used to it. But we got here safely, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Well, we got a few more days of driving, though.
Yeah, well, one day at a time.
So we're headed to Mojos. I don't know why it's well known in Barbados, but it's one of those like a way to go on a certain night type of places, and it's right down the block. So we're starving. I want to get, is it called fish cakes?
Yeah, fish cakes.
I want to get some fish cakes. What do you want, Sean? Oh, I hear the music too.
I'm probably gonna get a burger.
A burger? How you come to Barbados and get a burger? Tell him not to. Look at this. No. Let me show you something. Let's see if it'll still be there. Look. Don't you touch that cat.
I'm not touching.
I mean, you can wash your hands, but Look at this.
He smells the cat, so.
Let's see if I get a picture. Hey, smile. Oh no, get off the table.
All right.
All right, you're doing too much. No, get down, get down. Go. Too much. What is that?
This is a blue bubbies. So it's blue and it's got bubbies. As in bubbles, not boobs. It's actually delicious. It just mostly tastes like Red Bull. But it's Red Bull, vodka, and blue Curacao. It's smooth as hell.
So we got the fish cakes.
No, fish cakes are just really good. Fish cakes are my favorite Bajan food, I think. Well, when me and my brother used to go to Miami Beach, we would swim and get beat up by the waves all day. And then there's a truck that was up the street on the hill by Miami Beach. And we get the fish cakes from there. And it was like the best thing. There's salt on our hands, there's sand all over us, and we just eat those fish cakes up. And it was delicious.
All right, tasty.
On Sandra's is better. But these are alright. The sauce is good.
Fish cakes. So the sauce is like a mayo ketchup, and maybe like pepper sauce. And pepper sauce is like the hot sauce of Barbados. Salted fish, if I remember correctly. Green onions, herbs. I don't know what else is in this, but it is good.
It's hot.
Mm.
You see how I say Sandra's is better?
I like fish cake. Actually, remember when I tried to make them one time?
I don't remember.
I put way too much of the salted fish.
Actually, I think I do remember that.
But these are really good. Good morning. Today is, what's today? Friday. So we are at Tyrol Cot Village, which is a living museum of Barbadian culture and architecture. And it's actually the home of Barbados' first premier.
Sir Grantley Adams.
Sir Grantley
The
Adams.
first premier.
The first
He's
premier.
not currently living.
What's a premier?
I think it's similar to Prime Minister, I would assume.
So we're here bright and early. There's no one else here but us. And so we're going to see if the museum is open. If not, we'll just show you around and see what's here. Let's go. This is the museum. It's not open. There's an escape room here, which is interesting. And then, as you can see here, there's these small little houses, which I think have been repurposed into businesses, because there's like a coffee shop and a rum house. This is the bathroom.
It's supposed to be the outhouse. Yeah. Apparently it was constructed in the 1800s.
You think we can look inside?
I don't want to look inside.
Go look. Why are you looking scared?
Yeah, it's an outhouse. Okay.
So this is an example of them converting these houses into something new. And so here's a coffee shop. We saw a monkey, y'all, but we don't know where it went. I know it's hard to see, but this is what used to be a blacksmith shop. And so let me see, it says in the early 1930s, every Barbadian village had a blacksmith shop, and the blacksmith repaired something wheels, fixed horseshoes, and made some, I don't know.
All right, so we are at Harrison's Cave. There's the entrance right behind there. We're gonna try and get tickets. We didn't get tickets in advance. I haven't been here since I was a kid, so I don't remember anything except for, you know, stalagmites and stalactites.
There's a decent gift shop here, y'all. Sorrel pepper sauce. Fried pineapple pepper sauce. I love pepper sauce. You cannot get away from rum in the birthplace of rum. So here at Harrison's Cave, they also give you a little rum history, or Mount Gay rum history at least. That's the guy that this was all named after. Oh, there's actually 4 distilleries. So Mount Gay Rum Distilleries, West Indies, Foursquare, and St. Nicholas Abbey. Mini quiz. What are the 3 ingredients rum is made out of?
There's the actual cage. That's the only thing I think I did before.
They say that Barbados looks like Africa flipped. See? Looks like Africa.
Now these are formed due to calcium saturated water making its way through the ceiling of the cave and depositing some calcium carbonate.
See this? It's gorgeous. Wait. Oh my god, look at that. And the room we're in, they said that they have rum tastings here. You can get married here. Sean, where are you at? Well, we about to have a 5-year vow renewal here. I wonder how much it costs.
We slow down or even stop the growth of the formation. So this is why we have all of our lights on timers and sensors, so that when we leave, the cave can protect itself from trying to map the cave. And even though they had little flashlights, all they had to guide them direction-wise was the sound of running water. That sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? A bit too much fun for me. A little drip of water at the end, depositing some calcium carbonate with every drop. They are extremely fragile. Now take a look at these formations. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lower Great Hall, or as we like to call it, the Great Cathedral. You see here at the cave, we like to use our imagination.
He just said we're gonna see some strange formations, some beautiful formations, and some deadly formations.
And I know it can be tempting, but please remember, no touching.
So we're at this waterfall, which is the Fountain of Youth. Woo, I gotta put it down. There we go. You feel younger, Sean? It takes a while to kick in, probably. Apparently there's a face. Do y'all see it? I got the fish cutter sandwich. I don't know what type of fish it is, but what you got, Sean?
Wings, fries, salad.
I can't even see the wing. Fish cakes.
Harrison's Cave has grown since Sean was here as a child. They offer activities like rappelling, zip lining, and a challenge course. You can even explore deeper sections of the cave on foot or do a rum tasting.
Harrison's Cave also has a bird aviary here. Look at the little duckies. That one has a mohawk.
Peafowl or peacock. It's right there. You can barely see it.
Not only are there birds here, but I think this is called a gully. So it's like a little mini botanical gardens, and it talks about the different plants that are on the islands. If you're into nature, you should definitely come here. And it's a part of your ticket. So whatever ticket you buy at Harrison's Cave, this is free and included. So bonus. Okay, Sean, how was Harrison's Cave for you as an adult?
It's nice. Very educational.
It is educational. You watch 2 videos before you even go into the cart that takes you into the cave. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was going to be one of those, like, gimmicky, like, touristy things. I mean, it's definitely touristy, but I can see as a local this would be something to do, or like a school trip. I thought it was really, really fascinating and gorgeous inside. Highly recommend that you come, and there's lots of things to do there, which I'm sure we showed you in the video, like zip lining. There's like an adventure park, there's a pool, the bird sanctuary, and like the gully, which is kind of like a mini botanical garden. So look at this humongous church. Oh, this is St. Andrew's Parish Church. I think each parish has like their own major church. Next stop is the Animal Flower Cave. So this cave is a natural sea cave that is over 1,000 years old, that provides really gorgeous views of the Atlantic Ocean and like unique formations. I've never been here. Sean, you ever been here?
Nope.
No? Okay, so it's new to both of us, and it is $40 Barbadian dollars to enter, 20 US each.
At the bottom of this paper,
It's a restaurant.
write your name and phone number.
There's a playground here for the kiddies. My family came here. Well, my family came to a place like this. I don't know. It was probably a fort somewhere. I remember something like this with the waves crashing against like a thing.
Right here, this is all natural. Every time you get storms on the island, really rough seas, the water is going to come through those openings, go back to these steps, and go straight up to the car park. Maybe about 5 times a year. Yeah. The cave though was discovered in 1747. Everything you're looking at here is coral. But Barbados is actually the only coral island in the Caribbean as well. As we head through the cave though, some parts are going to be slippery. Watch the steps. Just take your time, right? Heading back up to Canada. Get them down here every year, February
What animal is it?
Whale.
A whale. This is so cool. That looks like broccoli.
When you get close to this side as well, and take a look at the top of the island.
It's pretty.
And the water here about 40 feet deep.
Okay, Sean. So we just went down the animal flower cave. What you think?
It was pretty. We missed you down in the blowhole.
I didn't go into the blowhole because that's where you swim, and we didn't wear swimming attire. What? We didn't wear swimsuits. So I was like, I'm not gonna climb all the way down there. It's slippery. So I would suggest you wear your bathing suit and you wear like non-slip waterproof shoes.
Jamaica, Guadeloupe. I wonder if these actually point in the direction that they are.
Driving using Google Maps. That's Google Maps, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Driving using Google Maps in Barbados is like when we tried to use Google Maps to get around South Korea. This shit got you turning into fields. So you just kind of gotta keep going. You kind of just gotta keep going straight until you see an actual road, because this thing be like, turn right into a bush. I have no clue why. Let's see, we're on this dirt road because it told us to turn here. Hopefully it gets us to a destination. We made it. I can't even get this all in one shot. So let's see. Look how big this lighthouse is. Ooh. This is Garrison Point Lighthouse. It's very windy here, but the wind feels great. So we were just in that cave and wet and sweaty. This lighthouse is one of 4 lighthouses on Barbados, and it's about 85 feet tall. And we're gonna climb it. I've actually never been inside of a lighthouse, I believe. And so let's see what the view is like from the top. Let me go find Sean. He's flying the drone. There's also this like attached building that I'm not sure what it is.
That's gonna go quick. There you go up there. Oh, it's gonna be nasty to get down. Oh!
What happened?
I hit my head.
I'm gonna do it. I'm pretty sure people's dirty feet. I'm not going out there. I'll stay right here. Yeah, I made it to the top.
Ooh, look at that sunset. Whew. Yeah, one wrong stumble and I could be off this thing in a second.
Oh, wait till your mom sees this. Please don't.
There's only a little bit of battery left on the camera. So it looks like the glass was broken. I guess nobody's just servicing this lighthouse anymore. Yeah, you can see it's all rusty. People writing their names on the wall. Yeah, it's a little crazy. Actually, there's pieces of the wall that are falling off.
Oh, Lord. I will not die today.
You got it.
Whew, I did it. Whew.
Look at you. Ain't no problem. Now just the rest of these stairs. Ooh, we made it.
Was that your first time climbing the lighthouse?
I think it's my first time climbing the lighthouse. I've been on so many adventures, I don't know. It felt like breaking back into the elementary school and like drinking some Mike's Hard Lemonades. That's what it felt like. Very much like that. In Barbados, to get to Oistins, the easiest way is to take the bus. We already took a bus earlier in the trip. We're going to take a bus that's going to be $3.50. So typically it's about $3.50 Barbados to ride the bus each way. So you're going to need about $7, in total, or if you're two people, was it $14?
In total, round trip?
14 round trip. $14 round trip. So we're gonna get on the bus, we're gonna go to Oistins, get some food, and hopefully some drinks and have a good time. Oistins is the fish market. It's only Fridays. Basically, it's just a big set of shops and fish markets, and there's performances and there's music everywhere, and it's just everybody goes to Oistins on Friday to get the fish and any other type of food that you want. They got everything there. I think it's only Fridays. $2.50, I believe, gets you from Bridgetown to Oistins and anywhere in between. If you're going to be taking the bus to Oistins on a Friday night, just know that it'll take a little while to catch a bus. Once you do catch a bus, it may be very crowded. You might be sitting on top of each other. You might be sitting in the aisles. So just be ready for that. Also, just know that although the food is delicious, and this is Uncle George's, a very popular place, it took 2 hours for our food to come out. Christina got the snapper, and I got the marlin, and Christina also got a side of shrimp. And after we ate, of course, there's dancing, and there's a lot of music being played, and there's a stage for performances. This is Rockley Beach, formerly Accra Beach. Not my favorite beach, but it's calm, it's nice. A lot of places to get food. There's a tiki bar, a lot of little shops to buy things at. But yeah, this is Rockley Beach.
Today we're spending the day with Sean's family at the Garrison Savannah to watch some horse races. The Garrison Savannah, which is located in the capital city of Bridgetown, is the oldest horse racing track in the Caribbean, dating back to the 19th century. The sport has a dedicated following among Bajans, with family and friends having a long-standing tradition of attending races together. Stay tuned to see if we win some money or go home empty-handed.
I look at a horse and I see muscles, back muscles, so it's good as red money and then lose all your time.
So I'll go with the horse you don't go for.
Yeah, have you ever won?
Yeah.
Number 4. Well, 1.
4 is the shortest side.
Well, shorter side. Oh, sorry. So then that would mean.
Let's look at it.
Every race has a program that lists information about the races, the horses, and their previous racing stats. Sean's uncle is trying to teach us how to use this information to bet on horses.
Oh, okay.
And this is the other day of the race. Its positions. Fourth, the last time out. 1.5 minutes behind the winner. And so on.
Okay.
Okay, because there's only 7 horses. We only could do first or second.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn. So that makes it a hard bet.
It makes it more difficult. get money, yes.
And
Probability is still higher overall,
but then the screen shows the odds. So like number 1 is a 1 to 2 odds.
It's 2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1. So
Yeah,
$2
$2 to $1.
to $1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you bet $1, which is the place. We'll show you this
Yeah.
line here. You see how they ran in the last set of races?
Okay.
This column is the rating. The rating of the horse that won.
7 is
Okay, so what's your thoughts on number 6, your aunt's pick?
I don't know about Life is Great. Oh wait, Life is Great plays second? Is that right? Life is Great plays second in the 27th?
At the same distance.
Okay.
Same distance.
So it rates
So-
second place.
Life is Great is actually pretty good. Even though
That's
it has
one
the
of the
lowest
better
rating.
Before each race, you have to get up and place your bet. You also come here to collect your winnings.
Golden touches come to the front. On the outside here, Seeking Adventure. Life is Great is there. But then roll more turns as Seeking Adventures come to the front. On the outside, Life is Great. It is Seeking Adventure from Life is Great. On the inside, Golden Touch. Golden Touch, Golden Touch!
Come on!
Our horse got 3rd place.
I'm still happy, man. Golden Touch. There's something special about Golden Touch. My aunt won. I'm happy my aunt won.
Seeking adventure. Y'all should have bet on seeking adventures because y'all always seeking adventures.
Seeking discomfort.
Well, is it the same horses for the next round? Now we gotta go back to drawing boards. New horses.
Sandra got $3.
Oh, you won $3.
On her $2.
Yeah, that went $2.
Yeah. You get $1.05.
Yeah, but if you had $10 and you won
Yeah. See, now if she bet $10, she would have made a lot more money.
We'll say at the beginning of every race, the horses do this little loop to show off. They do this little walk to show what they look like, so people to see.
Yeah, they're on parade. So you can make a choice from
The parading.
Some people just look at them.
Oh, no, Ford's doing the same thing. 8 looks great. 3 looks good. What? Sandra's gonna win again? Come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness. We're 7th. Come on. Come on.
Amazing Gene!
Come on.
But we didn't choose Amazing Gene! No! 7! No!
What? We are into the red. We are into the. Yeah, you gotta. She does this all the time.
She won again! We bet $10 on this race, on this horse. We better win.
$5, $10 Bajan dollars. Come on. Oh, come on.
Let's one more lap.
Woo! Come on. Come on, Kid Canoe. Woo! Come on. Come on.
We won! Like $1.
Yeah, we bet $1, so we get nothing. We get like 30, probably 5 cents or something like that. But we won.
Who walked it?
King Canute,
Should
number
have
one.
won. Should have won
Number
a couple
8.
more races, though.
I can't. King Canute won, number 8. All right. There she is. All right. Got it.
Alright, Sean's betting. We're betting separately. 5.
I think show the money is good. This is a small race of 7 horses. So I think smart money.
I'm betting off of vibes. When they bring the horses for the little showcase, show off, I just choose one based on vibes.
We'll see. We'll see. I have 5 to place number 1. Thank you. Where's my horse? Where's my horse?
I won. Last race, who won by herself? My money. Sean did. We don't know where his horse went.
It was 3rd place, right? It was 3rd place.
I bet 9 Bajan on number 4 or Barbadian dollars, and I got 23.25.
Next race day is next month. You're coming up.
She's a certified gambler now.
I won big. I won
You
big.
doubled your money.
I doubled my money.
I didn't win big, but I got money back. I got 7 Bajan right here. I got that from $5 Bajan, so that's like profit right there. I'm just happy not to lose all the money. Like at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
But you didn't get first place. I got first place.
I got first place once.
Did you?
It just didn't matter as much. Yeah. It was $1 that I won first place. So, the one time I bet $1 was first place. We went to Cheffette, went through the drive-thru, and we picked up a snack box for Christina with chicken.
What's in
2
it?
chicken thighs. Look at that. That looks good. And I got a 1/4 pounder of bacon and cheese because that's what I always get, even as a kid from Cheffette. And there you go. This is how it looks. Yeah. There's like a ham. Anyway, and then we also got a red fruity and a pineapple fruity. So it's like fruit soda. Alright, Cheffette is like the equivalent of McDonald's to Barbados. I think it's on some other islands too, but I'm not even sure. But for Barbados, I know it's like basically McDonald's or like your Burger King. They also have like a barbecue salad bar area, so there's that too. And they have little kids play places where they can slide and stuff. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna eat this off camera.
The next day, we got up at sunrise to see if we could find the horses from yesterday at the beach with their trainers.
Welcome to Pebbles Beach, which is on the west coast of Barbados. This beach is absolutely gorgeous. It's like white sand, clear, light blue water. And if you come early enough on, I think, any day of the week, you'll see the trainers from the horse track we were at yesterday bringing the horses down for a little refreshing swim and some exercise.
We're looking for the horses, so we're gonna see if we can find these horses. We haven't seen them yet, we just seen some dogs. All right, people are getting exercise over here, playing paddleball. Obviously locals, maybe not locals though, you don't know. We were going the wrong way, so the right way is towards the Radisson and the Hilton. When we got out, we should have went left instead of right. Where it says Pebbles Beach is way back there, but we need to go the other way.
Okay, so that is the end of our day at the racetrack. We showed you how much fun we had at the racetrack, where the horses spend their mornings. And after talking to some of the trainers, you can really tell they're well cared for and loved. And they were talking about how much they love animals and kissing up on the horses and just petting them and really making sure they get the VIP treatment with scrubs and wash downs and etc. We have stopped at a random man's house. No, it's Sean's cousin's friend's house. But this is like the country, right?
Alright, so over here, this is the soil conservation unit. And their job is to stop erosion in this area of Barbados. Because the soil is so porous and clear, like when the rain falls constantly and it drains back, it just every time the soil changes. So when you build your house on it, your house can slide down and what's not. So what they do is they make gabions, which is like gabion baskets. If I find them, like you can take pictures and stuff. That's how we stop the erosion of the soil. Over there is the mountain that Selena was talking about, where it looks like a giant lion on his back.
Oh, it does. Wait, where?
This is Morgan Lewis
We didn't even get to the magnetic
windmill that used to produce sugarcane. It's closed.
Come here, sweetie.
It's called Lost. This is know where the rest are. Look.
This is Cherry Tree Hill, right?
Yeah, we have cherry trees.
But there's no cherry trees.
I
So
mean, there probably are, but I can't find none right now.
maybe there used to be cherry trees and that's why it's called Cherry Tree Hill. But it's known for the view
Yeah, known for the view.
and the train.
It's a lot of stuff. I don't know everything.
Okay.
If you ask these guys,
They'll tell you. Oh.
Hold on, you guys, lights. I'm starting. Put it in the through. So this is the start and then the end there.
I was like, this is called Magnetic
And then
Hill,
neutral, you come off
correct?
here, you come off here. Brick?
Yeah. Come off the break. We might have went up too far.
All right, Jerry, what are you saying? Nothing. Go back again.
Over the red mark.
But this is the place though.
Oh, I see the red mark right there, yeah. Oh.
No, let's go down there.
It's moving a little. I got it. Maybe if I turn the wheel a little.
They say it's supposed to happen everywhere. So usually, like, it's supposed to feel like you're going in, like, opposite to the way gravity works. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So you doing nothing right now?
Yeah, it's a neutral right
So does it feel like it's you going uphill?
now. A little.
Yeah, that's what it's
Very slowly.
Yeah.
But
Do
yeah.
you see us moving?
So he's doing nothing. Take your feet off all the pedals.
No, there's no pedals.
Go back and go again.
No, come on. We'll be here all day.
It's true. But you guys felt it though, right? It's like
I felt it, but
like-
that's because I know.
levitating, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looks like the car is going uphill, but it's really going downhill.
It's a small hill, though.
That's because the hill goes like this and then this and then.
Yeah.
It's called Magnetic Hill.
Yeah, that's really fun. It should be on here, but man, what are you using, bro?
After all that fun at Cherry Tree Hill and the Magnetic Hill, we headed to Cattlewash.
So this rock is called Cattlewash. If you come to Barbados and you want to visit it, that's what you put into Google or Apple Maps.
It's like on the other side of Bathsheba, And it's famous for this large rock with a bench on top of it and a little rope swing. So it was very cool. We spent some time there. And you'll be seeing more of this beach in our next video, so stay tuned for that. Just one time for the one time. This is Bathsheba Beach. I know that people at Bathsheba have died by being carried away by the current, and I know it's a very pretty beach. The rocks are very pretty. The whole area is kind of called Bathsheba, but this is the beach, right? So we're gonna walk, we're gonna get some we're gonna get some footage, and I'm not gonna swim, but Christina's gonna sunbathe, and we're gonna have some fun.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
It's like an adventure. It's been days. We've been walking on this beach with no food, no water, no sustenance. The weather's hot, man, but it's good. It's good. It ain't been raining that much, knock on wood. So it's been good weather. We've been lucky. We got to go to the beach almost every morning, so it's magnificent. Tell us your story, Bob. Oh, it's dead. Bob is dead.
Bro?
Ooh, boy. It's not made for flats. All right. This is Miami Beach. This is my favorite of the Barbados beaches. My personal favorite. I got childhood memories here. Me and my brother used to body surf and boogie board over here all day because my dad would just leave me and him to fend for ourselves. We survived on fish cakes and soda all day. And I can understand the case for Pebbles, but you know, this is my favorite. So I'm gonna catch some waves.
Also, you can see the sand here. It's much different than the sand at Bathsheba Beach that we were just at. That was just in the water. And the waves definitely are rough and fun if you're into that. Like, it seems like you may be able to surf here if it was early enough. Right now, it's not a good time because there's a lot of people here, so I wouldn't recommend it. But this beach also, according to Sean's cousins, is like where you go after school and hang out with your friends. So it's more of a local or younger beach.
I'm at my aunt's. She made us chicken and rice, and it's real good. It's delicious. So I just want to get to eating. Aunt Sandra always cooks good. Oh, pudding and sauce, same thing. Saturdays, but
No, pudding and sauce is only Saturdays.
Why?
Because it is a Saturday food. It's traditional, but I don't know.
So
of any place,
so
I don't know
customs.
of any place that makes any other day.
Yeah.
My friend, that same girl I just spoke to would make it for me anything.
Oh,
But she's
what
not in
about
Barbados.
conkeys?
Conkeys are November. But I think
November,
Massey sells them now year round.
Mm.
Massey up there by you?
Mm.
If you go in the supermarket, you might see it.
I don't remember seeing it, but you
I
want to
want
see
you
it
to
again.
taste this.
We can't do a island tour of Barbados without going to Bridgetown, showing you all Bridgetown. But first, we have to make a quick stop
At Rihanna Drive. This is where Rihanna used to live when she was a kid. She doesn't live here anymore. It's an Airbnb now. Out of respect for privacy, we want to be quick, so we're not going to spend a lot of time here. But there's a little shop on the corner. That's cool.
They even have a little, what's this called? Monument for Rihanna. But look, what's on the floor? Her top songs, I guess? Diamonds, Rude Boy, Umbrella, I don't know what this one is. You can't see it. SOS. And I think it's We Found Love. Oh, we forgot the other ones on the other side. So yeah, you can come here, have a little drink, and bathe in Rihanna's past, if you're a huge Rihanna fan. But there's two more, Pond de Replay and Work. Welcome to Bridgetown, which is the capital of Barbados and the largest city in Barbados. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and behind me you'll see the Parliament building, which was constructed in don't quote me, but in the early 1800s, and it houses the two sides of Parliament, the House of Assembly and the Senate. Unfortunately, we can't go in today because it's closed due to some environmental issues and construction that they're doing to fix it. But you get to see the beautiful outside of it. Now we're gonna walk across the bridge, and we found the snow cone man, and Sean loves the snow cone man. Blueberry?
Yep.
Yummy.
Damn, I ain't getting nothing. Our liquid falls to the bottom. They ask you if you want water because it's so sweet. It's intense.
I got lime.
Yeah, the bridge is lifting up to let the ship through. I don't even know which ship it's letting it up for. One of these. All right, so the flag represents the blue for the sea and the sky of Barbados, and the yellow represents the sand of the beaches of Barbados. And the trident in the middle represents Neptune, the god of the sea. So it all comes together, and it's all about the sea and the ocean and the beaches of Barbados. Errol Barrow was the first Prime Minister of Barbados and the father of Barbados independence. He died in 1987, which is when this bridge was built. And there's also a statue of him over there that will show. The monument right here behind us is the monument to the Barbadian family. So it's just a representation of how family was at the center of Barbados' rise to freedom. Emergence of freedom is what they use. So all these people around this monument are leaders in freedom for Barbados and important figures and historical figures throughout Barbados history. Naturally, Bussa, the statue I'm always talking about and I'm always excited about, was an African slave. He was the leader of the revolution. He was a ranger, and he basically led the revolution against the British troops with nothing but swords and some muskets, and they held them off for 3 days, and Bussa was apparently killed, and everybody else in the army was pretty much wiped out or captured or executed, and it was years later that Barbados got its independence, but Bussa was an inspiration for everybody who fought against slavery. That's what this is all about. Yeah, they're no longer under the British rule.
Go Barbados!
Yes, which they say, I don't know if we got it before, but they say Barbados is like Little Britain, because it's always had heavy British influence, but now recently they're free of it. But the influence is still there, of course.
The Boatyard, which is a beach club on Browns Beach. And so with the Boatyard, you get chair, umbrella, access to ocean toys, a free Wi-Fi, as well as a free boat tour to the shipyard and snorkeling.
For 70 Bajan each, you get all of that. Plus you get 45 Bajan back to spend towards food and drinks. So if you like beach clubs, this is a very relaxed beach club too. Like, you can hear the music, but it's not a lot of partying going on, at least so far. There are also no cruise ships here, so that could be why today is a little bit more low-key. But Sean loves this beach. It's also good for kids because of the toys and stuff. I got the blackened kingfish with macaroni pie. Sean got the barbecue chicken sandwich and fries. Sean, want to taste some macaroni pie?
That's real macaroni and cheese right there. That's real West Indian macaroni pie.
It's not macaroni and cheese.
It's macaroni pie. That's basically macaroni and cheese. But they got the spices and everything, so it tastes a little bit better. Macaroni and cheese.
You lied.
Try it.
Does not taste better than macaroni and cheese.
You gotta try it.
Look at these long noodles. I can't even get a piece.
I'm trying to get a good piece. Come on, that don't remind you of a family barbecue or nothing?
No.
No?
No. It tastes more like macaroni,
it's sweet.
Meat sauce macaroni.
They got some sugar.
Hot. Oh, hurry up. Punches.
Alright.
This is the end of our Barbados vlog. We really hope that we did Barbados some justice by showing how much fun we had and the beautiful country. But as always, we'll be back to Barbados. Sean's family is here, so we have numerous reasons to come back, including them. Give us recommendations in the comments about what we should do on our next trip to Barbados. But otherwise,
yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.